afternoon, depending on where you're coming from. Hope everyone has a blessed, great Saturday. Let's see if we can get some people joining in here. And we'll talk about some of the wars that Trump has ended. Because he can't stop ending wars. Even if Trump did end this Russia-Ukraine war, the Democrats would just say, oh, Trump didn't end that. Oh, he promised that on day one, yada, yada, yada. It's a hyperbole. When you say give me 1 minute, do you mean exactly 60 seconds, or is that a hyperbole? Maybe a lot of the Democrats don't know what a hyperbole is. I don't know. It's interesting. But let's see if we can get some people joining in. The market is doing fantastic. Everything is doing great. We're inching close to 12,000 subscribers. 12,000 subscribers, guys. $12,000 eh? Trying to hit 15K before September. Let's see if that happens. 15,000 subscribers before September? Question mark, question mark, question mark. Possibly. But Trump is ending more and more wars than ever. It's amazing. It's fantastic. The Democrats will never give him credit for a single war ended, but that's just because of their hatred for the man. That's just because they don't like Donald Trump. Which war? Azerbaijan and Armenia. That was the latest one he has ended. It was a 35-year war. 35-year. Democrat anger. It makes me happy. It puts a smile on my face when I can see some Democrats angry about Mr. Trump. Nothing brings a smile to my face like that. That's for sure. Your name fits you perfectly though. Rage, huh? Is this hat enraging you? Is it enraging you? We got 30 people in here. You didn't vote for Trump. No one believes you. Good morning. Good morning. I love how you guys like to claim and lie that you voted for Trump or you're a Republican, so you think that validates your opinion. It doesn't validate your opinion. I don't care. It doesn't validate your opinion. I mean, the majority of America voted for Trump because Harris was horrible. I rage. I do have one, but you can cry all you want. Doesn't bother me, your comments. I get thousands of these stupid comments. This dude is scary. Well, good morning. Hit that like, subscribe button. Double tap that screen, guys. Trump is ending more and more wars. Good morning. I feel that Trump will save our country. Amen. Yeah, the majority of American voters voted for Trump. Why are you crying about it? Cry, cry, cry. How many subscribers do you have? Let's see. None. Congratulations on being on YouTube for 12 years. Congrats. When Trump does end this Russia-Ukraine war, all the Democrats are going to say is, well, he didn't end that war. He didn't end that war. Fake, 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 fake. And then they're going to say, oh, you can't silence me. Nice try. And then they're going to say, oh, he promised it on day one. He promised it on day one. Well, that's a hyperbole. Just like you say, give me 1 minute. Is it exactly 60 seconds later? No, that's a hyperbole. That's a hyperbole. Tariff every single person that's tariffing us. Tariffs are working excellent. Tariffs are working excellent. Over $7 trillion of investment brought back into the United States thanks to the tariffs. Thank you, President Trump. Thank you. Hit that like, subscribe button. All the prices are low. Gas is lower. Everything is lower. The only person that I worship is my Christian God. You don't always pay the tariff. Some of the companies take that damage and keep the prices low to compete with other people. And if you don't want to get involved with the tariffs at all, just buy American-made products. Is that so hard? Is that so hard? And prices will be getting better and better over time. That is indeed true. The Chinese. That's another lie from Ricardo. Lower the damn interest rates. Trump is pushing hard for lower interest rates. Lower interest rates. Guys, smack that like, subscribe button. If you guys have any comments, questions, anything you want me to talk about, read out loud, drop some super chats. Jesus would enter the country legally because the Bible says, follow the laws of the land. We will see a huge difference across the board. Buy American. Inflation is down. If you don't think inflation is down after Joe Biden was raising food prices and the cost of everything 35% year after year, the mainstream media was lying to you. They were saying, oh, it's only 12, 11, 10, 9, 8% inflation. I'm not a retard. I know a lot of these Democrats can't see with their own eyes and don't actually know the cost of stuff, but inflation was a lot higher than 10%, definitely under the grocery store, that was for sure. In 2022 and 2023, food prices were raising 30, 40, 20% year over year. And now the Democrats complain about the egg prices that are dropping. You can't tell me the Democrats know anything about the damn economy. The stock market is booming. The NASDAQ is up. Are we going to forget that last year when Joe Biden was president, the NASDAQ dropped 10% for the year? Are we just going to forget about that? We can't just forget about that. Come on, guys. If you guys have any questions, comments, anything you want to talk about, drop some super chats. We can talk about whatever you want to talk about. Let me know where you guys are coming from. What city? What state? Everyone spam MAGA in the comment section below. MAGA, MAGA, MAGA. Let's hear it, guys. Let's hear it. MAGA. Ricardo loves to lie. You guys can cry, 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 cry. Hit that like button, guys. If you love America and you love your family, hit that like button. Double tap the screen. Double tap, double tap, double tap. And don't forget to subscribe, guys. Don't forget to subscribe. What did Canada supply me? Maple syrup? I don't need their damn maple syrup. You've never proven me wrong. You don't even know what the hell you're talking about, you can trash. You're just going to have to keep crying for the next 3.5 years. Tears of Democrats, my favorite. Tight lines fishing. Tell these people if they have any questions or comments, drop a super chat. Hit that like button. $35 for insulin versus $200. Biden did that. I love how the Democrats will lie to themselves and say, wow, grocery prices are way up now that Trump is president. But when Biden was president, they were silent as hell. Grocery prices were raising 30 or 40% in 1 year under Biden. I'm not stupid. I don't believe what CNN and MSNBC tells me. If they tell me that shit went up 10%, they're lying. It's obvious. If you can't use your own eyes and common sense and think for yourself, I don't want to hear about, oh, President Trump's eggs. Eggs are down. Gas is down. President Trump is meeting with Putin next Friday. First president in decades to meet with Russian leaders. And he's going to negotiate this. I have hope in this time. This war really could end next Friday. It's going to be exciting to see. Gas is down over $1 in Florida. It's $2.49. About the same price as eggs, ironically. And under President Joe Biden in 2023, gas was $3.90 a gallon. $3.90 a gallon. Under President Joe Biden. You guys didn't care then. No one was complaining about prices except common sense Americans. The rest of you Democrats were just like, well, at least Trump isn't president. At least Trump isn't president. How brain dead do you gotta be? How brain dead do you gotta be? Double tap that screen. Drop some super chats if you guys have anything you want me to read out loud, discuss, talk about. We can talk about whatever you guys want to talk about. Or if anyone wants to see 300 to 400 push-ups, drop a $20 super chat. We did 110 push-ups yesterday. The Democrats can't do that. I'm from Florida. I know about all the prices. We got anyone else here that lives in Florida? We can talk about whatever you want. Just drop a super chat. But if you love America and you love your family, double tap that screen. Any questions? Mars, where are you from? That's right, a $20 super chat for 300 to 400 push-ups. That is right. Obviously, you guys don't want to discuss about anything. Otherwise, you drop a super chat. It's that simple. Executive order. No more debanking of conservative people. It's over, Democrats. It's over. You can't tell me that Democrats don't believe in censorship when they're debanking conservative people. Hey, proud trucker's wife. Hope you're doing great. Smash that like button. Subscribe if you haven't already. Debanking of conservatives. Done. Banning of debanking. Done. Done. We all know what debanking means, just like they debanked Kanye West and many other influencers. I'll talk about whatever you guys want to talk about. You got no balls to drop a super chat to talk about what you want to talk about. This is your show, not mine. If there's anything you want to talk about, you'll let me know. MAGA, drop a super chat for push ups or to talk about a topic. Any topic you want. Thank you, Tight Fishing Lines. Much appreciated. Okay, monkey, here's $2. Now let's talk about Epstein. What do you want to talk about Epstein? You want to talk about how one of the people that worked for Donald Trump, the lady that worked at the spa at Mar-a-Lago, that Epstein took her away and, did inappropriate stuff to her, she became a victim. A victim. Trump tried to protect her. He said, "Stop stealing my employees. Don't be doing all that. Get the hell out of here, Epstein." He kicked Epstein out of Mar-a-Lago. But unfortunately, he could not save this young girl. But he went to court. He testified against Epstein to get his first conviction. Epstein got his first conviction because this guy decided to go to court, or not to court, but he talked with people. He talked with the FBI and other people to build evidence against Epstein. That's how Epstein got convicted in 2006. And the same girl that got abused and hurt that worked at Mar-a-Lago, she was on Twitter before she unfortunately passed away because of her own self-harm. And the Democrats say, "Oh, she offed herself. She offed herself." Why are you victim shaming? A lot of victims have emotional trauma. Why is that a talking point for the Democrats? That's disgusting. She supported Donald Trump. She used to work at Mar-a-Lago before Epstein stole her away. And who was the president that put Epstein in prison? Trump. His DOJ locked up Epstein. His DOJ locked up Epstein. And you guys are going to say, "Well, Epstein offed him. Someone killed Epstein. Blah, 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 blah." Well, what does that have to do with anything? How does that prove Trump's guilt? Obama had these files. Bush had these files. They all have documents about Epstein. They don't want to release the court transcripts in Florida because then you're going to be hearing about the victims that loved Donald Trump and said he did nothing wrong and it was all on Epstein. Maxwell said that she never saw Trump do anything inappropriate around her. She was the main orchestrator of this whole thing. It's not like Trump and Epstein were going out for beers every day of the week and hanging out like best buddies. This man ran an empire. Just because he saw Epstein at events here and there and was trying to get money off of him and do business with him like he was trying to do with everyone, doesn't mean he was involved with any crimes. Proven fact, Trump was never on that island. Now, is there any other Epstein points or talking points you want me to talk about or discuss? We can talk about whatever you guys want. Just drop a super chat, have your comment highlighted in the chat so everyone can see it, so we can talk about it. Whatever you guys want. Whatever you guys want, we can talk about it. Democrats are big mad. That's 100% right. The truth will come out. These court documents are going to come out one way or another. We got Hillary Clinton subpoenaed. We got Bill Clinton subpoenaed, both to talk about Epstein. We can't forget about ex-FBI director Comey. He's going to be talking about Epstein on court. They're going to ask him, what did you do with these files? What did you do to make this man seem like he's guilty of something when he's not? The truth will come out. Many common sense Americans, even people that don't like Trump, everyone that actually knows this guy and can understand his kind of character, even if they met him or not, can understand this guy's character. He does not do anything with children or PDF files or nothing like that, but put all the PDF files in the wood chipper. Trump keeps ending wars. He keeps ending wars. Trump is MAGA. A lot of these young Democrats don't even understand that Trump did not invent MAGA, but he is MAGA. He didn't invent MAGA. He didn't create that slogan. He recycled that slogan. Deport all illegal immigrants. How about that instead? If you guys have any questions, comments, anything you guys want to talk about, let me know. Drop some super chats. They will all be read out loud, talked, discussed. 866 DHS 2 ICE. You got a lot of you Democrats that are collecting welfare and food stamps. You should probably think about joining ICE because Trump is probably going to take away your benefits of your Section 8 housing. Trump said he might put a 2-year maximum on Section 8 housing. So a lot of you Democrats might have to get a job at ICE. Just like in South Park, where they took away, what was his name? Mackey's job for therapy. You guys might have to, go work for ICE, like Mackey from South Park. But at least you can get a $50,000 bonus. At least you can get a $50,000 bonus. Come on, I know you Democrats watch South Park. You know what I'm talking about. That's where you get your political information from. Trump for Nobel Peace Prize. Yes, sir. He just ended a 35-year-long war between Azerbaijan and Armenia. For Christ's sakes, he was sitting in the middle of these two guys and he had them shake hands live on television. He had them shake hands right in front of him while he sat in the middle, and they signed documents declaring that they're ending this conflict. The war in Congo, 7 million people died in this war in Congo. And Trump came in and just ended this. He is saving millions of lives. Even if he's doing a little bit of screwed up stuff here and there, he is saving millions of lives. Look at all these wars he's ended. I just named 2 wars. Should I keep going? He deserves the Nobel Peace Prize. He's been nominated for wars multiple times. I mean, not nominated for wars. Nobel Peace Prize multiple times by wars that he has ended. Recommended. India, Pakistan, they recommended him for Nobel Peace Prize. Cambodia, Thailand, I believe they also recommended Mr. Trump for Nobel Peace Prize. You guys are getting so pissed off that America is doing well and that we're ending wars. You wish that America would go down in flames. Even though you live in America, you want it to go to shit. That way you can blame your life on this man. You can say, well, the only reason I'm a Democrat and a loser and the only reason I barely work is because, President Trump is ruining the country. That's how a lot of the Democrats sound. I hate to say it. I hate to be rude, crude, mean, an asshole, whatever you want to call me, but it's the damn truth. Only losers want to blame their failures and lives on politicians. You live in a free market capitalist society. You live in a free market capitalist society. There's no excuses for blaming a president or anything like that. If you have a dream or if you have a goal or if there's something you want to work towards, you can do it. No one's stopping you from gaining success. You're the only person that's stopping you. He's going to be ending that Russian-Ukrainian war. But you know what? When he does end that war, the Democrats are going to get pissed. They're going to say, well, he said he was going to end it on day 1. He didn't end shit. He didn't end shit. And then when we're going to remind them what a hyperbole is, when you say, give me 1 minute, does that mean exactly 60 seconds? I'm just curious. Here's an example of what a hyperbole is. Hey, guys, give me 1 minute. I'll do this or that. Does it mean exactly 1 minute? No, it's a hyperbole. When he said he's going to get it done in day 1, that just means he's going to get it done quickly. Hit that like, subscribe button. If you guys have anything you want to talk about, drop some super chats. I will read them all out loud. It doesn't matter if you're trolling or if there's something you really want to talk about. Or hell, if you want to see 300 to 400 push-ups, drop a $20 super chat. I'll do it. I did 110 push-ups yesterday. The Democrats can't even do 20. Oh, Beefy Hayes. Yeah, I did do 110 push-ups yesterday. You weren't even watching here, but since you want to spread lies, I'll kick you out. The video's still there. Yeah, the majority of the Democrats can't do 5 push-ups. I'll do 3 to 400 MAGA push-ups. For anyone that, hell, we'll do 3 to 400 for $10 because I really want to show off, so we'll lower the price. I don't blame the Democrats for nothing. They're doing a lot of evil stuff, but I ain't blaming them. I'm in control of my own life. A lot of Democrats are sick in the head. They got Trump derangement syndrome. Everyone spam MAGA in the comment sections. Let's push them off. Let's piss them off. Let's push them off. Let's piss them off. I can do real push-ups. 3 to 400 real push-ups. Just drop a $10 super chat. That's simple. MAGA, MAGA, MAGA. Keep spamming MAGA in the chat. Hell yeah, I lowered the price to $10. That way I can show you guys how easy these push-ups are. Can anyone tell me, is it true? Is it true that we had 200 days of Donald Trump? You guys are upset. Trump is your president. 3.5 more years. That's a long time. I think a lot of these people will end up in mental institutions long before then. A lot of people will end up in mental institutions from Trump derangement syndrome. It's unfortunate. You guys have any questions, comments, anything you want me to talk about, we can get to it. We can get to it. Let's see. Should we change it? Oh, yeah. Let's change it a little bit. Peacemaker President Trump brokers peace deal between Armenia and Azerbaijan, ending 35-year conflict. Oh, that pisses them off. That pisses the Democrats off. I don't know why ending war pisses Democrats off. Are they warmongers or something? I thought they just collected welfare and things like food stamps and whatnot. Brother, I have friends from Azerbaijan. You probably can't even show me where Armenia is on the map, much less Azerbaijan. But I have lots of friends from Azerbaijan, actually. So, I'm sure they'll be happy about Mr. Trump doing this. Hit that like, subscribe button. Let me know where you guys are coming from. Let me know where you guys are coming from. What city, what state? Liberals don't even know where UK is on the map. Oh, you want to hear my opinion, apparently. How do you feel about the Russians' drones flying into Lithuania? And how about Trump may sell Ukrainian land? I never heard Trump say that he's going to sell Ukrainian land, but I'll do my research on that. If that's true, maybe Trump does have to sell some of their shit, to be quite honest with you. They owe us a lot of freaking money. They should have surrendered. They should have gotten an agreement with Russia 5 or 6 months ago when there was an agreement on the table. All they had to do was give over that 20% of occupied land that Russia already took. It doesn't matter if we give them trillions of dollars. Ukraine is never winning this war. We can send them 200,000 troops and trillions of dollars and all of our weapons. Well, not all of our weapons, because we never doing that, but they ain't winning the war no matter what. But how do I feel about the Russian drone flying into Lithuania? I haven't heard about that either, but maybe it was a mistake. Why would they send the drone into Lithuania? Did anyone die in that situation? I'm curious about that. Curious about that situation. Should I do my research? Let me do my homework on that. But I really haven't heard about either one of those things, to be honest with you. Ukraine must give concessions. No, Ukraine won't win, my friend. Ukraine will never win. If they keep fighting, millions will die. Millions more will die. So no, I don't understand why they need to win this. I know the bullshit that you're going to say. I know you're going to say this or that or this or that. Oh, democracy. Russia's going to take over the world. Russia doesn't want to take over the world. Give me a damn break. All they wanted was a buffer between NATO and Russia. That's all they wanted. And you guys wouldn't even give them that. And you guys call Ukraine a democracy? They haven't had an election in so flippin' long. Not to mention they're known for their corruption and stealing money and funneling in other places. So I really don't know what you guys are yapping about. But hell, I'm going to look up the whole situation between Lithuania and Russia right now, and I'm going to tell you about it. Lithuania, Russian drone. Let's see what we can find. I would love to visit Lithuania, by the way. Lithuania asks NATO for air defense after Russia drone incidents. Huh. What happened? What happened? Second drone crosses border? Holy shit. Lithuania is calling for NATO to help strengthen its air defenses after a drone carrying 2 kilograms of explosives entered the country from Belarus and crashed into a military training area. That is fucking horrible. What the hell are they doing? The primary theory is, according to authorities, that Russia directed the drone toward Kiev, but it became disoriented and unintentionally entered Lithuania airspace. Yeah, I believe that. I don't think they have any issues against Lithuania. And I don't think drones are 100% accurate. I think this might have just been some misdirection from the drone and the capabilities of the GPS in the drone. And why the hell didn't the NATO shoot this thing down anyway or dispose of it in some way or another? I don't know. There's another situation with the drones in Lithuania. Locals watch Lithuania Coast Guard chasing down Russian marine drone. That is interesting. That's scary and that's interesting. I don't know if Putin is expanding or not. I don't know about that 100%. But that is an interesting theory. But why wouldn't he just send troops in? We don't know. This is some evidence right here of some situations that might be going on, but we don't know. There's also an underwater drone near Lithuania. Very interesting circumstances. If anyone else has any questions or comments or anything to discuss or talk about, drop some super chats. Because drones are cheaper and it's testing the waters. Possibly. Possibly. But smash that like and subscribe button, guys. Democrats are getting beat at their own gerrymandering game. I mean, my only question is why didn't Belarus or Latvia, shoot this drone down? Listen to him. The three main cities in Donbass are major research hubs. Giving it to Russia means more war on the Europe continent. It's a World War III situation. I'm not fear-mongering. It's in all of our faces. I don't know, brother. I don't think Russia wants to take over Europe. I'm sorry, but I don't think they are trying to. Maybe I'm wrong, though. Maybe I'm wrong. We'll see how this Lithuania situation escalates. But why would they specifically target Lithuania for their next subject? Why wouldn't they just go right after Belarus or Latvia? Because they're bordering Belarus and Latvia, and many people say Belarus is already a Russia pro-state, a Russian sub-state, whatever. But I don't know what's going on. Yes, I'm Christian. I can say curse words if I want. Sorry for my sins. I mean, Russia could take over anywhere. Kazakhstan, Georgia, Belarus, Estonia, Latvia. But out of all these places, you're telling me they're targeting Lithuania? Really? That's what you want me to believe? Yes, I know they tried to invade Georgia. But I believe it was in 2006. Maybe I'm wrong. I'm not pro Russia. I'm just saying, I'm looking for evidence and proof. I would do an IQ test live for a super chat. Make it a $10 or $20 super chat. Yeah, I'll do an IQ test. No problem. The only person that's going to embarrass is you. I don't know if they're taking one place at a time. They couldn't even conquer Georgia. And I believe that was because of NATO. Like they have many neighboring countries to them. Yes, Lithuania is close, but they're separated by Belarus and Latvia. So I don't know why they would go after Lithuania. That would probably agitate Poland. Poland would probably get involved pretty quickly and in that whole situation. Probably even Finland and Norway would get involved in that situation. There probably would never be a situation. Any other questions? Any other questions or super chats you guys got? Let me know. Why are the Democrats always mad? Is it because you got Trump for the next 3.5 years? The Swalwalkie Gap. I see that, but that's not where the drone is going towards. As far as these articles are relating to, that's not where the drones have been, going after. Sixth war? The sixth war they've ended. I'll check it out. I'll check out some of the stuff you said. What is propaganda? What is propaganda now? Everything to the Democrats is propaganda. If it's not anti-Trump, it's propaganda. Any final questions, topics, anything you guys want to talk about? Drop a super chat. Maybe they are trying to take over Lithuania. I'll put myself 50-50. Maybe they are, maybe they aren't. Do I believe a drone could accidentally fly there? Yeah, I do. Do I believe 2 drones could accidentally fly there? Probably not. Seven peace deals. Yes, sir. Like I said before, I'll give you guys a minute or two. If you have any final questions or comments or anything you want to talk about, you can drop a super chat. If not, we'll probably head out here. And I'll be back around the normal live stream time, 5 p.m. Eastern Standard. I'll be waiting for some super chats, though, guys. I'll give you another minute or two. If you have any good questions or comments, anything you'd like me to discuss or talk about, we can talk about it. All 7 of those peace deals were successful. Any other good questions or comments or super chats, we will answer every super chat out loud. If someone drops a super chat, we'll continue with this live stream for 20 more minutes. You just got to give a good topic or subject. Or if anyone wants us to see 300 to 400 push-ups for a $10 super chat, we'll do it. We did 110 yesterday. Any more comments or questions? Anything you guys want to talk about? I'll be waiting. Just drop some super chats And we can do it. If not, I'm going to go to the beach. Should I do a live stream at the beach? Someone drop a super chat if they want to see me do a live stream at the beach. Don't forget this. Oh, what did he say? Here's another one. Should Trump stand up to Russia, and should we broker a deal with India? How do we do a deal with China and the Indian Sea? Give push-ups. Okay, I will give push-ups. But first off, I'll answer these questions. Should Trump stand up to Russia? Yeah, I think he is trying to stand up to Russia. I mean, he's helping Ukraine a little bit more than I agree with. Should we broker a deal with India? Are you talking about the Pakistan-Indian thing? But then 2 seconds later you say, how should we do a deal with China and the Indian Sea? Give push-ups. Listen, guys, I'm not like one of these Democrats that claim to know everything. I don't really know too much about China and the Indian Sea. Can I do research on this? Yes, I think so. Let me do research right now. China and Indian Sea. Is this like a trade deal between China and the Indian Sea? Or can you give a little bit more context? China drills in South China Sea during Philippine-Indian naval patrols. I mean, I know that China is slowly trying to conquer more and more land because they're putting islands. They're like, claiming islands in the middle of the ocean with no people on it so they can encroach on other people's lands. Is that what you're talking about, or what are we talking about here? China and the Indian Ocean, a stronger Indo-Pacific presence. I have love and empathy. Since first actively deploying vessels in the Indian Ocean in 2008, China has significantly increased its regional activities along with securing its interests. But Beijing has established itself and its capabilities in the area and anticipating any future conflict in the Western Pacific. This doesn't seem too good, honestly. Doesn't seem too good. Should we broker a deal with India and China? I don't think so. I mean, unless we're getting money off of it, I don't think India and China. I mean, I know India needs the money, so that's why they're going to do deals with China. But maybe we should broker some kind of deal that's more beneficial for us between India and China. That seems like a good idea to me. We can broker some deal, and it can benefit the U.S. somehow and China. And I think we need stronger relations with China. We need stronger relations with China, but I'll do those push-ups too. But let me keep talking for a couple more minutes. Should Trump stand up to Russia? Yeah, like I said before, I think he already is, as much as he can. He's screaming at Putin on TV every other day. Getting mad at him. Getting mad. But as far as India and the China thing, doesn't sound too good to the U.S. one bit. It doesn't even sound like it benefits India. It just sounds like India's taking the money because they need it. China and India fighting for the gates of the Straits of Malacca. See, it seems like China and India are already having some conflict over land here and there. That's unfortunate to see. Now that would be a crazy war. China versus India. India and China strive to reset ties, but with caution. Yeah, maybe Trump should broker something because it seems like they got a lot of conflict going in between both of them. They had that naval situation going on not too long ago. In January, India and Beijing agreed to restore direct flights and relax visa curbs that were imposed after their 2020 clash. Yeah, Trump should definitely work on this situation here. I agree. I agree. I agree. I agree. This is a complicated one, though, so that's why I'm scrolling through all this information I see. China, India, reapproachment, a reality check. India and China relations appear to be showing signs of easing, particularly with successive high level exchanges between the governments since late 2028. Given the positive momentum in bilateral ties in the past months, there is caution optimism in certain places, So we'll see. Chinese discourse on the border patrol agreement. That's another situation. But yeah, there should be a deal brokered. There should 100% be a deal brokered. And someone in the U.S. should broker this deal. But now to the push-ups. We already did about 20 push-ups this morning, so we'll just give you a light set of push-ups. We'll do this for the peacemaker deal between Azerbaijan and Armenia. That's who we're going to do this push-ups for. But let's get it, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get it. All right, these push-ups are for Azerbaijan. If we got anyone from Azerbaijan watching, these are for you. I just got to stretch though because I did 110 push-ups last night and I did 20 this morning, so that is definitely not feeling too good in general. But let's get it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Holy shit, guys. 10 push-ups is normally easy, but after those 110, I know you guys aren't going to believe me, but shit. It feels like I'm starting to get, what is that stuff called? When your guts spew out, it feels like a hernia. Yeah, it feels like a hernia. I won't even lie there. It feels like a hernia. We'll try to do another 10 for you guys right now. I'll do another 10. But right here, oh man, it hurts. Also, everywhere hurts, to be honest with you. I'm going to go jump in the beach and jump into the ocean after this. And, yeah, it'll feel better in the cold water. But yeah, let's just knock out 10 more and we'll be good to go. 10 more, guys. Let's see what you guys are saying. All right, 10 more push-ups. If you guys want to see more than 20 total push-ups, drop another $10 super chat. Shit, we'll make it 50 push-ups. That will absolutely decimate me and kill me. We're going to have to do sets of 10, but we will do 50. We'll do 50 total more push-ups. What are the guys saying in the comments? Also, after I'm done with these 10 push-ups, we're going to be done kaput. So if there's any more questions, comments, anything you guys want to talk about, drop some super chats before I do these push-ups and finish them. Because when I finish them, if I don't have any more super chats or any other questions, we're going to end this. But if you guys drop a $10 super chat, we can do 50 push-ups. We can answer any comments, questions you guys have, whatever you want to talk about, whatever you want to discuss. It's up to you. This is your show too. Also, what does it say? My phone's about to die as well. So let's knock these out, guys. Ugh. This is embarrassing because my arms are stopping to work. Are starting to stop working, basically. Whatever you want to say. Whatever you want to say. Let's get this, though. Let's get this. Just 10 more, guys. 10 push-ups is nothing. Am I right? Ugh. Ugh. All right, last set, guys. Last set. Once again, any final comments, questions, anything you guys want to talk about, drop some super chats down below. It is Saturday. Happy Saturday. And if we get any more super chats before these push-ups end, we will read them out loud, do some more push-ups, discuss whatever you guys want. If not, finito, finished. Let's get it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Holy shit. Those are not the best push-ups, guys. I'll do 2 more for good faith. I'll do 2 more for good faith. I think you're a Democrat. I don't know, though. Now, we'll just do 1 more for good faith. 1 more push-up for good faith. Hit that like button, subscribe. If you guys have any questions, comments, anything you guys want to talk about, we can talk about it. We can talk about it. Just drop some super chats. Okay, you're a conservative then. Let me try to show you what 1 good push-up really looks like. Oof, excuse me. All chat helps the algorithm. Keep chatting. Yes, sir. Deport all illegal immigrants. All right, guys. We're about to end this, and you guys got about another minute or 2. If you have any questions, comments, super chats, will all be read out loud. And then we're going to head out here. Then we're going to head out. But happy Saturday, everybody. Let's get it. Let's just do 1 or 2. 1. Okay, that's 1. There we go. That was fucking horrible, but forget it. We already did so many. That means we've done over 160 push-ups in the last 8 hours. Over 160 push-ups. You guys would probably call you a rhino. Well, if we got anyone here that wants to be a guest later on the live stream, join the Discord, link in bio. Peace out, guys. Peace out. Join the Discord, link in bio. We can chat one-on-one. We can talk about whatever you want. Fine, 12 hours, 160 push-ups in the last 12 hours. That's still something to be proud of. All right, peace out, guys. See you later. Hope you subscribed. If you want to talk one-on-one with me, join the Discord. Or if you just want to talk together live on the stream sometime, you can join the Discord. Whatever you guys want. Peace out. Have a good Saturday.